Okay, I just wanted to do that real quick because this beat goes hard. But today is my favorite number, 12. We are 12 days in the people who have a pussy month mark. All right, we are 12 days into the month, and the first thing I want to talk about. Excuse me, that was a little bit rude of me. Little bit of mannish about me. But let's go from talking about pussies to box. Specifically, the Xbox and how reportedly their handheld is being made in collaboration with Asus. And earlier last time we talked about this, that being my transitions, I said my transitions were fucking gas. Come on, drop another flex bomb on that. No! That was heat, and my chair is hanging on for dear life out this bitch. Oh shoot, I didn't put my mic in the right spot. Hold on. But you know that was fire. So go ahead, hit the button, cause that was that fire. Anyway, but for real though, talking about this whole Xbox collaboration thing, it seems to be what I said, cause what I said a little while ago is if this is not gonna be Xbox's full-blown like, hey, this is our console, this is the thing we're doing, I was like, that might not be it. Yeah, that might not be the move if y'all not making this a full console. So it seems like from this headline, they're basically gonna say, hey, y'all make a product and we gonna stamp Xbox approved on the side. I could be wrong, but let's read to see. Xbox is reportedly working with Asus on its handheld gaming console. While a new report claims that the console could be released by the end of 2025, the other day when I read up on this, they said that the console or whatever the fuck they was talking about was likely to be released at the end of 2025 coming this year, and that they're planning for their next full console to be 27. I hope they push that bitch back to 28, but this sounds about right. Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer confirmed that an Xbox handheld was in development last year. Yeah, I remember he said something along the lines of the Microsoft Surface team was working on the next Xbox device, but that could be something in reference to this, or that could be the plans fell through and they ended up settling on this idea, or there could still be something in the works necessarily. I'm not sure. I don't think this article is gonna add much. I'll see if there's a quote in here or anything like that. According to the new report, the partnership with Asus will help with the quote unification of Windows and Xbox. I don't think you have to try and unify Windows and Xbox because it's already unified. If you have an Xbox, go into the web browser and log into your Gmail. When you get a notification on your phone telling you what device, like all the information about where you were logged in, look at the device. It's gonna say Windows 10 modified. Xbox is literally run, well, I don't know about the Series S/X. I think it might run on 11. No, it came out 2020, so that's still 10. Yeah, it runs on a modified version of Windows 10. Now, through updates, it may now be Windows 11, but it runs on a modified Windows system nonetheless. So I don't think this whole help with the unification shit makes sense, because there's already crossplay. So if you play an Xbox exclusive game on PC, you can play with all your Xbox friends still, or your friends on console who are crazy enough to buy an Xbox. You can still, like, if you have Game Pass, there's a version of Game Pass that applies to both of them. There's a PC Game Pass, there's an Xbox Game Pass, and there's a Game Pass where wherever the fuck you log in and can play your games, you can log in and play your games. And the Xbox console truly doesn't have any exclusives anymore, even down to the point to where their big three are ready to go to PlayStation and have been on PC for years. You could bin play Forza on PC. So I don't understand what more unification you want, but I guess, bro, as bringing the best of Xbox, like, the only way we could go from here is to put Steam on an Xbox. But at that fucking point, why not just build a PC? Only people who are so stupid to buy an Xbox to play Steam games are Xbox, and that's about it. Nobody else with common sense is doing that, because in a lot of parts of the Eastern world, because of, like, excuse me, because of stricter governments on like the eastern hemisphere of the planet, especially like Asian countries, a lot of those countries, even if they don't have consoles banned, a lot of the country has been using PC for so long. That's just what they use. They prefer games on PC because for the past however many years, 10, 20 years, gaming consoles were banned. Everybody plays games on PC, and you have to think about it. Remember, gaming is a social hobby. If all my friends are playing on PC, you think my dumbass is gonna go out there and buy a PlayStation? No, I'm gonna play on PC. So like, I don't see what more unification you want between Xbox and Windows. All the unification in the world is already there. Like, they're conjoined twins at this point. What are you trying to unify? Xboxes are useless. Nobody's buying an Xbox besides Xbox. So I don't know what more unification you want, big dog. The device itself is reportedly being developed under the code name Project Keenan. Still, I want to know where the fuck Kel is at, because you know Keenan be scheming, and I'm not sure if this device is actually going to be good because of that. While the platforming I feel sad that there's a certain sector of the internet that's not even going to understand what the fuck I said or why. Anyway, while the platforming work is being referred to as Project Bayside, that's a perfect opportunity to call it Project Kel. I don't know what these niggas was thinking when they named that. Alright, bro. That was a little bit of a reach. A little bit. In collaboration, the projects will reportedly allow for a single user interface and experience platform that will offer an extended catalog of games that can be accessed by an owner's PC, handheld, and traditional console. I mean, that was already possible, but it was like a lot of extra steps involved. So what they should say instead is they're trying to streamline the process of their games being as multi-platform as possible, because that's what it seems like they're doing. Because I mean, even in that case, there's already the Xbox app, and you can already play all the Xbox exclusives on PC. Xbox doesn't receive any true exclusives anymore, and the last one I remember was Crossfire X, and nobody remembers that fucking game. Despite Spencer's reports that Xbox is developing a plan for the market viability of the upcoming handheld console, it faces a lot of competition. It does, but it doesn't at the same time, because like, they're in the same wheelhouse, but they're not. All right, they're on the same highway, that being the video game highway, but they're not in the same lane. Like the Asus ROG Ally the Asus ROG Ally and the Steam Deck are in the same lane, right? They're in the same lane on the gaming highway. Then next to that lane is the Nintendo Switch lane, and then next to that lane is a PlayStation Portal lane. Those devices are on the same highway, but they're not competing with each other. So really not really on that one. A report on competitor Steam Deck sales released in late February showed it dominating the current handheld gaming PC market. Yes, because it's made by the biggest PC gaming storefront. Of course it's gonna dominate the market. With somewhere between 3.7 million and 4 million units sold between 22 and 24. Taking the higher end of that estimate into consideration, that's roughly double the number of combined sales of all other handheld gaming PCs sold in the same time frame, including a ROG Ally. Yeah, because the ROG Ally is just a Windows machine handheld, and the average PC game consumer is like, well, that's fucking stupid. For all that, I might as well use Remote Play. They're gonna buy the Steam one because they use Steam and they're used to Steam and they like that company already. Still, compared to the 3-year period since its worldwide launch in 2012, the PS Vita, oh my god, what are we talking about the PS Vita for? What we need to talk about is how some Ubisoft shareholders are plotting. Wait, hold on. There's some Ubisoft motherfuckers out there that's just plotting to get ready to go outside in the Paris HQ with some signs and protest. Cause this is off the headline, but apparently they're accusing the company of failing to reveal discussions with Microsoft, EA, and others allegedly interested in acquiring IPs. Now, if you're a bozo, if you're an idiot, Let me explain to you what I just read. According to this headline, the boss of Ubisoft is going around with a bunch of companies, having talks, having conversations, saying, yo, bro, would you be interested in buying this IP? Would you be interested in buying Assassin's Creed and buying, I don't know what the fuck else they make, Ape Escape, who gives a shit? Would you be interested in buying this? And he's out there trying to make deals, make side deals and shit like that, get his own bread off the top. And everybody else in the company standing over there looking like the monkey in the meme, like, they're confused. They don't know what's going on. They like, yo, we heard you had a conversation. Why didn't you conversate with us about the conversation? Why didn't you call us before you started talking, offering deals, throwing numbers out there? You're supposed to talk to us before you do that. Fuck is wrong with you? So it sounds like one of the heads of Ubisoft is going around doing fuck shit and is fucking with everybody's pocket. But you know, we're gonna turn the evil music off. We're gonna give him a chance. Maybe it's not that bad. A minority, in a statement seen by IGN's employee, CEO of AJ Investments, claimed Ubisoft is horribly mismanaged by current management. Yeah, that's what everybody who's looking at the situation is saying. And wants a clear roadmap for recovery from the senior team to address declining shareholder value. Them niggas is going broke because nobody's buying their dog shit games. And even their games that aren't dog shit aren't selling simply because they're not promoting it and putting it where it needs to be to be able to survive and thrive. Kind shareholder, lackluster operational execution and failure to adapt effectively to market trends. Y'all releasing the same game over and over and don't nobody want to play that shit. That employee alleged that Ubisoft had not been transparent about its decision making. Niggas been hiding, making secrets, making deals on the side, fucking with people's pockets without telling those people whose pockets they fucking with. Failure to adapt effectively to market trends. Hiding information, including an Assassin's Creed Mirage DLC partnership with the Saudi investment firm Savvy Group. So they just trying to get money from anywhere. Because who? The shareholder also pointed to a restricted article published by business investment platform Merger Market that alleged discussions between Microsoft, EA, and others are interested in acquiring IPs from Ubisoft. Which is something I wouldn't be surprised about, because like the Assassin's Creed IP does hold some power in it. As much as I would like to hate and spit on it and say no it doesn't, it does. It holds a lot of power. So, and then let's look up some Ubisoft. Actually, I don't give a fuck. Ubisoft has some pretty strong IP. Oh, Rainbow Six, that's another example. People freaking love that game. That game has a very strong core fan community that's really upholding and making that game have a, I don't want to say outshowing, but have a strong like appearance. Like the community appears to be strong. As we mentioned during our Q3 sales, the review of various transformational. What the fuck is that? Oh, transformational. I mispronounced that for comedic purposes. Yes. The transformational, strategic, and capitalistic options is ongoing. The board has established an ad hoc independent committee. I said committee to oversee this formal and establish a formal and competitive process so as to extract the best value from Ubisoft's assets. You know how you would get the best value from Ubisoft assets? Wait, did I turn off my filter? Oh no, I have the volume turned up. You know how you get the best value from Ubisoft assets? When the creators of these games are making these games, put your hands in the air, take a big step back, shut the fuck up and let them create a game. Stop trying to shove ads into it. Stop trying to just build it up to sell off. Build an IP that really respects, cares for, and expands the strength of the core fan base. You're not doing that. Because you already have a strong core fan base, but you're not tending to them. Like what Ubisoft is doing to their fans right now, is they're like that one boyfriend that at the beginning, they there for their shorty. Every time they shorty asks for something, they there. Hands and feet. She want to have somebody to talk to while she at work, bored. You on the phone, ducking and dodging the boys group, so you could talk to her for an hour or two. You sitting there on the game, you getting off the game just to talk to your shorty. Which ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's in the beginning. That's the first 2 months of dating. It get like month 5, 6, your shorty call you, you like, I'll talk to that bitch later. You don't call her for another 2, 3 days. Y'all used to go on a date every couple weeks. Now, and you still got your financial situation straight, you used to go on dates every couple weeks. Now you only go on a date once every couple of months. That's what Ubisoft is right now. Every once in a while, they give us a banger. Every once in a while. And even when they do, they kind of hide it, diminish it. That's how you get the best value from your assets. You stop ignoring them. You pay attention. And then when shorty break up and say, you don't give me enough attention, you want to say, bitch, I gave you all the attention in the world. No, you didn't. You remember doing all that stuff, but then you got comfortable. You got complacent. You thought that no other dick was suckable. But newsflash, her mouth isn't specifically shaped to hold your dick. Applying this metaphor to Ubisoft, our pockets aren't just, and we're letting all the money fly out into yours. You got to do something to earn people's money. And they've not been doing that, so that's why their sales went from to. That's exactly why. And franchises for all stakeholders. Ubisoft will inform the market in accordance with applicable regulations if and once a transaction materializes. Back in October, Bloomberg reported that Ubisoft's founding Guillemot family and shareholder Tencent were in discussions to take the company private following a number of high-profile flops. Blah, 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 blah. Ubisoft told IGN it would inform the market if and when appropriate. For several years now, Ubisoft has released blah, 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 blah. So basically, they're... Oh, wait, no. It's more article, more quotes. Let's read them. Let's see. Management postponed its current game, which should save the company and its financials. Assassin's Creed first time on the 18th of July, 2024. Crypto statement said, on that date, Ubisoft confirmed full year guidance for a year and released AC Shadows on November... What? Oh, for the... I thought it said that they did release. And release blah blah blah. Just a couple months later in September 2024, Ubisoft delayed the game again and revised its guidance, which in our review was a move that could have been predicted by Ubisoft management. What do you mean by could have been predicted? Am I reading that right? Could have been predicted? So y'all niggas not in communication?
Predicted.
Yeah, predicted. So y'all niggas not in communication to the point to where you gotta read a nigga's mind to tell what's going on. Y'all gotta Jedi mind trick it out. You don't know what the fuck is going on with your team. You just gotta... I think them niggas is putting in work. Huh? After the third delay, the game will finally be published on March 20th, 2025, which is how long? That's next week, Thursday. I mean, really Friday, but early access next week, Friday. These delays and revised guidances cause severe stock deadlines, which harm mostly retail investors that have limited resources to manage their positions accordingly. This action benefited mainly corporate and institutional investors who were on the buy side for distressed prices, such as credit, blah, 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 Goldman Sachs clients, more. Basically, they're fucking up a lot of other shit adjacent to theirs. AJ Investments is calling on all investors who are frustrated with the prolonged stagnation in Ubisoft stock performance and the lack of decisive action in the management team to join this protest in May. So, in case you didn't understand what that sentence said, play Rivals. Nick, yo, you about to make me say a fucking slur. Let me finish my fucking yapping first, and then we gonna hop on Rivals. I'm gonna make sure I call you when I hop on Rivals, and we're hopping in quick play, bitch ass nigga. And are you playing on you playing on console or PC? Anyway, back to what I was saying. Basically, what they're saying with their statement is, yo, they playing with your money. We tired of them. They playing with your money, they playing with my money. We tired of that. We tired of that. And we gonna protest it. And it will help if you protest it with us. That's basically what's going on. We are aware that Ubisoft management and CEO have initiated a financial review of potential strategic options. I mean, most of this is basically saying the same thing after this, I would imagine, but I'll skim through it. We expect this review to yield results, blah, blah, blah. This is why we are organizing this demonstration in May, to ensure all shareholders deserve a company that yeah, I summed up the rest of it. Pretty much. Something I haven't summed up because I don't know the situation is how Zenless Zone Zero voice actors are saying they found out they were replaced when patch notes went live. This the era of games we live in. You could get a voice acting credit one day, and the next day, wake up, niggas done went and deleted that shit off your IMDb because you got replaced. And a game that was already finished. The Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, ongoing dispute with the video game industry revolves around the use of generative AI to replicate voice actor performances. Zenless Zone Zero, developed by Hoyoverse, blah blah blah, nigga. Tell me about the fucking situation. Emery Chase, who portrays Soldier 11, said they were replaced as Soldier 11 because I am unwilling to perform work not covered by a SAG agreement during a strike for AI protection. So basically, if y'all don't know what a scab is, that's a very older term from like Industrial Revolution America. It was invented around that time. Basically, whenever workers would say, bro, I don't want to work here because of unsafe conditions, I'm going to protest by not going to work today. They would basically hire other people, like the companies, not the workers. The companies would say, hey, those people out there are unionizing. They usually make 50 cents an hour, but I'll give you 51 cents an hour if you work for the day until they done protesting. You think niggas wouldn't work that? And by the way, 50 cents was a lot more back then. So, to bring it to a modern day example, let's say niggas usually work for $22 an hour and they say, yo, today while they protesting, instead of working for $22 an hour, if you work this day, I'm gonna give you overtime. I'm gonna give you $30 an hour. But you have to work today. You think niggas ain't taking that deal? That's basically what's going on with this situation from what I'm reading. They're basically hiring scabs. This is basically them hiring scabs. And if you don't understand why hiring scabs are bad, let me break it down to you like this. If you're protesting, you want the company to notice that their pockets are hurting because nobody is working. If they can pay somebody else to do that work, their pockets don't hurt, meaning they get more of what they want. They don't start getting panicked and having to treat people with respect, because it's like, yo, why would I respect you if I got enough money to hire this motherfucker who's going to do your job in the meantime, and then after this situation is over, continue to do your job for lower pay, because they know that they're more guaranteed to stay in that job, because they know if they slave themselves, I'm not going to fire them. So, like, that's why scabs are bad. It fucks with job security, and at the end of the day, if they're protesting, they're trying to get better rights and stuff for everybody in general in the future to come in. Because even if you're not unionized, if they're used to treating people one way, they're going to treat everybody that way, whether they're unionized or not, for fear of lawsuits and all that other stuff that to them is just a headache they don't want to deal with. I'd like to clarify, there's a difference between being struck and not being on an interim agreement. Chase explained in a thread on Blue Sky. Union projects that began work prior to the strike and non-union projects are not struck, but they also do not offer union-enforced AI rights we are fighting for. Yeah, because they can do shit like this. They don't have to listen to you. Many actors are choosing to voluntarily withhold work on these categories of projects. Basically, niggas don't want to work, but they going around, okay? Anything else? I found out the role was recast today alongside all of you, Chase said, while that person stated, I'm learning about this as you are, and I share your shock. Neither Hoyoverse nor Sound Cadence has communicated with me since October. I've been fully available and recorded multiple voice jobs in that time. Damn, niggas said I've been working this whole time? They ain't say a motherfucking thing to me. I'm not SAG, but what game companies want to do with AI is an existential threat. Which is what I said 2 seconds ago. This backs up what I just said. even if you're not a part of the union and all that, they're trying to fight for the rights of everybody in the field. You wonder why they don't use all these crazy dangerous chemicals on construction sites? Because unionized construction workers unionized and said, we're not going to work today. This building's not getting built, bitch. Give us what we asked for. And they got what they asked for, then they went back to work. But that doesn't happen if the company can still hire scabs. And I share your shock, neither, blah, 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 blah. In a similar case from December, Activision, okay, yeah, whatever the fuck. Yeah. This type of stuff is sad to see because it's always that one bitch ass nigga that don't want to listen and want to be greedy for themselves. Man, fuck you. One thing I can say fuck you about though is I just wanted to let people know Power World is finally getting crossplay this month. And they said there's going to be some surprises, some collaborations, some updates and stuff like that. I haven't been able to play Power World for a while, but that's a whole nother topic. Just wanted to let people know crossplay is coming pretty soon for Power World. Oh, everybody, this is not a mother effing drill. We got a Lilo and Stitch trailer! Woo! Another live action adaptation nobody asked for. That's probably gonna suck. Let's go!
Get the fuck out of here!
Let's see. Let's watch this trailer though. Let's see if this trailer fire or not.
Apprehended a dangerous experiment. Where is he?
He escaped.
He's trying to find the police cruisers.
If the whole movie is stylized like this, it actually won't look bad. Like this looks decent. This looks like it would be a good animated movie, like art style wise.
Yeah, he took the red one.
Is the whole movie animated? Because if that's the case, no.
Crosshairs.
It's one of those cartoon character goes into the real world ass stories.
I wish for a friend. Like a best friend.
Aww. They got the cute little baby. She got the long hair just like Shorty.
He's so cute and fluffy.
He is your responsibility. Got it.
We promise.
Yeah.
Get down from there.
Look like an angel.
I mean, so far in terms of plot, I'm not seeing anything really interesting. Anything that really gives me strong sense of callbacks to the like TV show or anything like that, or anything to the character. Like this shit just feels like a generic space alien movie if I didn't know any better. It doesn't feel special, but we're only 55. We're only like almost halfway into the trailer. We'll see.
No. Control him. Hey, what are you doing?
See, that's what I'm looking for. That's something very Stitch-like. This man popped the CD out and said, "Wee!" for no reason. That's what I'm looking for. I want to see some more character actions. I want to see something that makes me say, yo, yeah, that right there, that's something Stitch would do. Oh my God, did he hit the tire?
Hey, what are you doing?
Got that nigga swerving on the road. Whoa, whoa. We gonna treat however it is, and she go.
You sure that's a dog?
Yeah.
Rough.
Boy ass hot wired that car. Yeah.
Keeping this thing.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody gets.
Ohana means family. I will say one thing I'm noticing about the character. And it's not like to body shame or anything. This is just purely in the interest of talking about the accuracy of the show. Purely just talking about the accuracy of the way the characters look. I forgot. Was it Lonnie? I think her name was Nani. Oh, Nani. Okay. I'm just saying. in terms of trying to keep it accurate to the cartoon. Wait, where's the picture that really shows what I'm talking about? There we go. In terms of keeping it accurate to the cartoon, this is just talking about accuracy. I'm not saying that the actor is gonna be bad or anything. I'm just saying, purely off the eye test, Shorty in the cartoon don't look like the Nani I grew up with. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, if your eyes is eyeing, if you peeping what I'm peeping, I'm just saying the way I remember Nani looking, she don't really look the same, bruh. She don't really look the same. I'm just saying that's not my Nani. That's not what I grew up with.
Sometimes family isn't perfect. That doesn't mean they aren't good. That was close. I don't think you're supposed to drink that.
Nigga drinking lava lamp water? Okay, the first half of this trailer was fucking terrible. Like this first little part where they introduced the idea, the plot, I don't even think that should be there. Who gives a fuck? This part of the trailer, this is what I want to see. Some of the character action, some of the character work that really shows me how the characters interact with each other. This part of the trailer is making the movie look gas. That whole first 50-something seconds, get that shit out of here. It is running my patience.
Agent Cobra Bubbles, we have a blue dog to catch.
No, wait!
Oh, Mr. White, Mr. Black. Where was his ass at? I just thought about that. And then where's the other big blue dude? I don't like his CG though. His CG looks a little bit like they cheaped out. Like they cheaped out.
No. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3, Stitch. 1.
That nigga gonna blow you shit down. Hey son, don't play with me, pussy. I'll bust on your face. Shut the fuck up. Shut. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, I think that wasn't a bad trailer. That definitely wasn't a bad trailer. What the fuck? Why is it not backtracking? Micro virtual camera, no. There we go. I don't know why I wasn't doing that properly. But anyway, I don't think that was a bad trailer. That was actually kind of decent and got me a little bit interested in the movie. I'm gonna still hold out reservations till I see the movie to determine whether it's good or bad. But off of that initial first impression, wasn't too bad. I wanted to really watch this trailer or whatever about this Stan Lee documentary because allegedly he was exploited by former business partners while in his later years and whatnot, and that seems like it could be kind of crazy. I mean, we're basically in watch trailer time. Let's watch this trailer.
And for the last 4 years of Stan Lee's life, I was his assistant, his confidant, but most importantly, his friend.
Okay.
I traveled the world with him, witnessing firsthand the incredible highs of his legendary career, but also the heartbreaking lows.
Robert.
Stan spent his final years enduring mistreatment, manipulation, and betrayal at the hands of a few very bad actors.
Is there any way to get us out of that?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, they might hunt this nigga down and kill him.
Or do you feel we gotta do it? Don't do it.
At the time, I didn't have the power to stop it, but I did have a camera and I filmed everything.
Whoa, watch out!
Oh shit.
Now,
Jesus, they bumped the fuck out that nigga.
to finish the film and finally get justice for Stan.
I don't know why. This trailer seems kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie, because like, yeah, you're documenting what happened in his life, but it seems like you're taking a pity angle, A, and B, like, bro, I don't know how I feel about this. There's a lot I could say, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up on this one. Something I'm not gonna shut the fuck up about. Lara Croft, she's coming to Fortnite, guys. Woo! Woo! More Fortnite crossover skins. And there's gonna be a way to get a free Invincible skin. Woo! I just want to see how you're supposed to get it. Spring raid event will launch tomorrow. No, when is the 14th? Yeah, Friday. While fans happy to see you do, I don't give a fuck. Invincible characters are coming to Fortnite. I'm hopping on the fucking game. If you're here and you are watching the stream, all you have to do is reload your motherfucking tab.